Now coming up.
We're now over the Flint River. We're about to show you some scenes of the river and lake as of 9:30 Saturday morning. This is 9:30 on Saturday morning, July the 9th. We'll show you what the damage looks like in the air. We are coming down, first of all, to the Crisp County Power Dam. And we'll see what that looks like first. We're getting very close now to the Crisp County Power Dam and the generating plant. All residents here are evacuated. We do see some aircraft this morning, some airplanes and other helicopters around the area. Now we're approaching as we get closer to the Crisp County Power Dam, and we'll try and get down if we can. Look at the tremendous amount of water. Looking down right from here, you can see the water going down through the power dam. Now a portion, okay, we can look right down there now if we can come back around and see where that hole is on the dam. All right, we're making the sweep around the power dam now. All 14 gates were open yesterday, but this morning, early this morning, a small portion of the top of the dam did fall through. We can see it right there on that left-hand side. That's where the hole is, right there. You can see just a tremendous amount of water going over the dam and through the dam. But as of this 9:30 hour, all the other gates are holding up through. Some water going over the dam. Now this section right below, that small grassy area, was about 5 times that size yesterday. Water going over that grassy section right there. We're in Copter 1, Georgia State Patrol. Captain Walter Blood, and a pilot from Perry, Georgia, along with Tammy Williams, Lee Wright. And our thanks again to Georgia State Patrol Post 30 and the Georgia State Patrol for their helicopter use this morning. Now we're coming back and give you another view of the dam here. And right there in the front, you can see that section right there. The water is going over the dam at that point. Like everything else right now is okay, just that far side. Everything else from here looks all right at this hour. But right down there should be highways and roads leading down to the dam. Many people use that particular road to use the dam for fishing. Right down there we can see the generating plant, and looks like that big tank that says Plant Crisp is halfway underwater. Now we're heading back up the Flint River. Many of these homes are underwater. We'll try to get some real close-up shots and come back as far as we can to give you an overall outlook of what's taking place. Some homes are okay, some are not. It looks like many homes are about halfway underwater. A lot of pontoon boats, and boats are still tied. Most all boathouses are almost completely underwater from this section here. House right below looks to be okay. Water in the yard, but looks like no water in the house. Yesterday, as we flew in helicopter 1 of Georgia State Patrol at Valhalla, in the Valhalla subdivision. Some homes were halfway underwater. Many homes were okay. We'll try and get a look this morning at how those homes look. Now we're circling the Smoke Bridge area. This is a Highway 300 bridge, and we can see water already on that bridge. There's one small section, there's no water, but for the most part, water, and we see ducks swimming right there on that bridge. Where there should be traffic, we see ducks swimming down there right now. We're circling the Smoke Bridge area. The Highway 300 bridge, as you can see right below, is completely covered in water. It is blocked off, of course. Now, these are homes around the Smoke Bridge area. And most homes I see right now are halfway engulfed in water. Again, these are the homes around the Smoke Bridge area. Again, all residents had to evacuate Friday. We really want to commend all of the people involved in the evacuation. It went real smooth, and we commend the people having a part in that. Now we're heading back up. And we will try to, if we can, get our camera to swing over on the left-hand side, and we'll get a look at the Flint River. Circling back toward the Flint River. And now we will head toward the Highway 280 bridge and the Valhalla subdivision. One of the hardest hit areas on Friday and Friday night. It looks like many of the homes in the Smoke Bridge area, some are okay and some are not. It's just been that way at most every location except for the Drayton area in Dooley County. Almost all homes there are underwater. We are now heading back toward the Highway 280 bridge, and we'll get the viewpoint from there. We're now coming up on the 280 bridge, if you can see in the forefront. Can we get down right below here, if we can, and get a shot on the left-hand side of our copter? Homes right down here below are flooded. This is down the river from the 280 bridge. All right, now we'll turn back around, if we can, and get a shot of the 280 bridge from here. As we head up toward the Flint River, you can see some homes down below along the river edge here. It looks like, from our vantage point here, the railroad trestle that goes across the Flint River, it's not in sight. It's completely immersed in water. I can see the Highway 280 bridge from here, but I cannot see the railroad trestle. These are homes right below the 280 bridge. A lot of swimming pools are damaged. A lot of homes are damaged. If you've got a boathouse, it's up to the roof. Watching Channel 55's coverage of Flood Update 1994. This is Lee Wright along with Tammy Williams and Captain Walter Blunt and the pilot from Perry. And Skycopter 1 of Georgia State Patrol. Now look at the homes below. I can see many homes from here. Water up to the rooftops. There's one home below that's okay. These These are the homes along the highway behind the Georgia Veterans State Park. And it looks like most of these homes are okay at this point here. There is some water damage to some homes along that highway. That is the scenic route, I believe. All right, many homes below, right below us, completely immersed in water. There's a home right below that's halfway in water. And you can look at the color of the river this morning. It's very murky, very muddy from that water coming down from the North River. Right to our right is the Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park. These are homes along the scenic route. Well, looking from here over toward the Georgia Veterans State Park, I'm looking at the old Georgia State Patrol barracks. It looks like from there, yes, some of those barracks are looks like halfway underwater from here. All right, now we're approaching what should be the railroad trestle. If you can see that that division right there in the water, that is the railroad trestle, and I don't see it. If you are familiar with the Lake Blackshear, the river, the Flint River here, there should be a railroad trestle right down there, and it's not there. The water is completely over the trestle. You can see that division in the water below, and that's where the railroad trestle should be, right down there. We can see, looks like a couple of railroad signs still up, but the trestle is completely underwater, completely. Now we can see the Highway 280 bridge, and I do see some vehicles on that bridge, and it looks like from here the bridge is open. The bridge looks like from here is open. A couple of state patrol cars on that bridge in the middle, making sure things are okay, but that bridge at 280 is open. Right down below the Lakeshore Marina, the restaurant down below is completely immersed in water. We're rounding now, we're coming back around the 280 bridge, and right below the Lakeshore Marina, the Lakeshore store below is completely covered in water. Harris Marine right below, halfway covered in water. But the bridge is open. Things have held up okay for the bridge. We want to get a shot, if we can, of the homes in Valhalla. Captain Flood. Okay, we are. Okay, all right. Just got the word from Captain Flood. We are going to see the homes below now. This is the Valhalla subdivision right below, right down below. Valhalla subdivision here at the Highway 280 bridge. And these homes, my goodness, extensive major damage. Some are damaged, some are not. Looks like most are damaged from here. Looks like most homes have at least some type of damage. At least 99% of the homes have damage, and many of them are halfway covered in water. This is the Valhalla subdivision right below, the north and south. Look at this tremendous amount of water. It is hard to imagine this from here, from the air. All of these beautiful homes in Valhalla have major damage. Major damage. See a brick home below, halfway covered in water. One home right below, almost to the top in water. Now we're rounding back toward the Highway 280 bridge. You're looking at homes in the Valhalla subdivision. Major, major damage here. Right below U.S. Highway 280 that leads to Americus, but the Highway 280 bridge is open. Now, as we scan below, we come back around the site for the railroad trestle, and you can see from there, it is completely covered in water. And the water extends a long way from the Flint River itself. Many homes are damaged. This is around the lake area. Here on the Crisp County side of the lake, right below Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park. That is the old barracks down below, and they're covered. There's the pool, looks like, at the park. Some barracks are okay, some are not. This area right here at the park is completely covered in water. Climbing up higher, there's a crop dusting plane below. We're getting up higher from him. As of this 9:45 hour on Saturday morning, these are highlights from the video shot this morning from the Georgia State Patrol helicopter at Lake Blackshear, around the Lake Blackshear area, Smoke Bridge, and the Crisp County Power Dam. We had hoped to go to other areas.